Well, hello there and greetings to you. It is Matt, the Real Video Guy here, and I've got a quick video tutorial here on using ready-to-go YouTube videos to add subscribers to your list. Now, what I'm going to do completely different in this video is I'm not going to use any of my own videos. I do use I pretty much only use my own videos, but I know not everybody loves making videos on a daily basis, and maybe you want to use some ready to go awesome content that you can find on YouTube to add subscribers to your list. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. So here you can see on a web page, I've got this awesome looking video that I found on YouTube, and I'll actually show you exactly how I did the search to pick this one out. We'll do that in a second, but I'll show you what's going on here. So this one is obviously targeted to my audience, and it's plugin development tutorial part 1. This is not me, this is somebody else, and I'm just going to go ahead and click play. Just pause it for 1 second. By the way, what's important here is there's no click leaks, so they can't click away. This is not a normal YouTube embed where they can click and go to the channel, because you'll lose half of the people like that. So there's nothing that they can do to click away, and the content is good. Building a WordPress plugin, it's super clear. So if I've got a target audience, I can do that. So here we've got a quick little introduction. He's kind of coming up with a problem first, which is the WordPress documentary. I thought it was a little bit slow, but there's a lot of likes on this video, way more likes than I get on my videos. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go with the likes and say this is a good video. Now, what we just noticed there is an opt-in form appeared at a very specific time in the video, and I brought the opt-in form just as he said, let's get started. And that's when I bring up the opt-in form, and it says learn how to build a WordPress plugin free. And then when he actually gets into his WordPress admin, and it really gets interesting for the person wanting to learn to build WordPress admins, that's when I actually go ahead and pause the video like they do like on news and TV, you know. Before they go to an ads break, they say something to hook you in, or if you're watching a Netflix series, just at the end of the episode there's something there to hook you in and to keep you watching, or to bring you back to watch the next one. So we've got two things going on in this video. We've got the let's get started, where there's a quick introduction. He says let's get started. That's a perfect time to bring in an opt-in form. And then there's a second part where he actually starts teaching, and he's really drawing that right viewer in, and that's where I'm actually pausing the video, and they can't go any further until they opt in. So what I actually want to do now is, I'll do this really quickly. I will show you how I use the Easy Video List Builder to actually build this player. And here we are back in time, and I'm inside of my WordPress admin, and I've got a fresh installation of the Easy Video List Builder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Add New, and we're going to give it a title here. So this is for WordPress plugin students. Let's call it WordPress plugin tutorial. I'm going to skip the description here, and we're going to find our YouTube video. Now, here's how we go about finding really awesome YouTube videos if you're not using your own. So first of all, I head over to YouTube here, and I put in my keyword in the search box here, which is WordPress plugin. And for this one, this is for building WordPresses. So my audience, let's say you've got a product, a niche product or whatever, you want to always ask about what's your target audience interested in. So if I'm doing a tutorial or I'm planning to do a training course on building plugins, then my audience that I'm going to be building up is going to be obviously people that want to learn how to build WordPress plugins. So here we go, I'm searching for WordPress plugin. And I'm finding all these awesome teachers and tutorials, and I'm not concerned about, you know, other people teaching what I'm teaching. Everybody's unique, and especially when you're doing video, you know, people love to connect with you. So you don't have to worry about other people teaching what you're teaching. You'll get your own audience. So here we go, WordPress plugin. And I can use these videos. Now what I actually like to do is I like to go to filters here and I select playlists. And the reason I do this is if I want to add follow-up videos or if I want to create a master course or anything like that, I've got videos ready to go. Lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4. I don't even have to make the video. So here's how you can do it. You get a playlist, and then if it's working for you and people are opting in, you've already got video 2 and video 3 ready to go. And you can throw those in your autoresponder and you can build that connection with your list. So here we go. Now, just a disclaimer, I do prefer making my own videos, but this is a really quick and easy way to effectively use video to build your list without making a single video. So bad hair day, or maybe you don't do videos or whatever, this thing works awesome. So here we go, WordPress development. I just picked this one here. And what I'm really looking for, here we can see an ad. I'm not going to worry about the ads. The ads are no problem at all, and you'll see that in a moment. We have a nice short introduction here. That's what you want. But what I'm really looking for, because I don't always know what's going to be a winning video, I can just look down here at the views, the likes and the dislikes. This one's got way more likes than dislikes. It's getting lots of views. Hardly any subscribers, so it could be a bit of a gold mine here. Hardly anybody knows about this guy. And look at all the views and likes he's getting. So there's a great keyword if you want to put a video on YouTube, go for it. But this looks like a really great video, and look at this, he's got the playlist ready to go. He's done all the work for us. So let's go ahead and use this video. So I'm just going to go and grab the video ID. You do have a list ID, that's the longer one there. Video ID is there, it's got 11 characters, and I'm just copying that. And back inside of my easy video list builder, let's paste in our video. I'm going to choose my MailChimp account. So this is for WordPress plugin students, and I'm going to set them to subscribe. So when they actually opt in to view that tutorial, they're going to be automatically subscribed. Let's go ahead and create that. Now you're going to love it how quick and easy this is. So here's a preview. We can see straight away what's going on. And from the opt-in forms here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select an optimal point to bring up my opt-in form. So first of all, let's move the pause video out of the way. And we're going to move the opt-in form somewhere around the 35. Let's actually listen to what he's saying. So if I brought an opt-in form now, there'd be no point because there's no one really wanting it yet. We don't have a problem. We're not, I mean, you don't even need a problem, but we don't really have enough content to hook them in. This is just an introduction. And by the way, that introduction was great. He said exactly what this video is about. And that's what you want to do with your introductions in video. You don't want to cause any confusion. Don't worry about logos and them promoting themselves. They should promote themselves, and you can share the love by getting the word out there. Now, you might not be able to hear that, but basically he's talking about the problem of plugins, and now that's coming. Oh, that's perfect. So what he just said is, so let's get started, and that's basically he's tying up the introduction with actual, it's like a transition from introduction to the actual lesson. So I'm going to bring up the opt-in form exactly when he says let's get started. So he said that at about 35, 38. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the opt-in form there. At 38 seconds. I will set the pause in a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fix up the opt-in form here. So it says enter your email here. Let's change that a little bit. So we're going to put something like learn how to build a WordPress plugin. You can see that looks good. And then for the footer here, we've got enter your email address to continue. I'm going to say to start lesson, and then we've got our button text, so that's there. It says continue by default. I'm just going to change the button text to something like let's get started. Let's get started. There we go. And why don't we add a bit of color there? So I'm going to go to theme placement, and we have theme option here. I'm just going to brighten it up. Let's go green. That's a good one. Green is go. And I might just center that just to put it smack bang in the middle. Okay, let's go ahead and save changes. And we're going to set the pause time, so let's keep watching. So he's already in the lesson here. What you want to do is you want to play a bit more before you actually pause the video, because some people might need a bit more of a hook that they want to get into it. I like to, when it really gets into the content, that's like when I like to pause it, a little bit like a sort of a news before the ad break kind of thing. So let's see again. So here we are on the plugins page, and he said, if you notice, that's a great place to pause. So why don't we put that, let's go 54. So back to opt-in form here, and I'm going to set the pause at 54 seconds. And you can see we've got the pause and the actual opt-in. Everything's happening near the start of the video, which is great. And that's because it's a good video. It's highly targeted. If the video is slow starting, then you might need to move this down a little bit. So there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to save that. And this is ready to go. We've got a monstrous list building tool here ready to go. We're going to go and add it to a page or a post. I'm going to go back to my lists here, open it up here. And as soon as we get a bit of traffic here, we're going to see engagement and conversion. I'm going to keep an eye on that. If I'm getting great engagement and no conversions, what I might do is I might move the opt-in form a little bit further. But I think this video is going to do really well. So let's go ahead and grab my player shortcode here. I've got an empty page here ready to go, so I'm just pasting that in there. And let's go ahead and save that. And we'll just open this up in another window.
In this video, how to build a WordPress plugin and expand the possibilities of your website. So understanding the WordPress documentation and website is a little difficult when you're trying to develop for WordPress. Understanding the documentation for building plugins can be kind of difficult, but it's actually really simple. So we're going to show you how to build a really simple plugin for your WordPress website. So let's get started. So here on ideapro.com, I have a default WordPress installation at ideapro.com/example, and we're logged into the back end here. Now if we go over here to plugins, if you'll notice,
perfect. There we go. Let's try and opt in.
if you'll notice, I have no plugins.
There we go.
Installation.
Subscriber, they get the video, you get the subscriber. So there we go, list building without even making a single video, but using the power of video to build your list. And if you build your list, you're building your online business. You want to make sure you're doing that. So hey, it is Matt, the Real Video Guy here. If you've got the easy video list builder, then try this strategy out. Use it with an awesome ready to go video you can find on YouTube, or use it with your own videos, even better. If you don't have it, then make sure you find the link here and go and pick it up today. So go ahead, click that link and pick up the easy video list builder, and I will see you in another video in just a moment.